Good afternoon, everyone. Jack McGrath with ntmarkets.com. Well, we did forward out some charts to look at in the bonds and in the 10-year note. And basically, I really like this 10-year note chart. You have a double-headed monster head and shoulders top. And we've already broken one neckline, and you're basically touching on the second neckline. But you have decent size objectives below. So, really, I'd like to be set up negative for tomorrow's payroll, looking for another leg down. You really need this 10-year note to stay below this 131.03 to 04 area. And if we can do that, which may be right off the payroll number where you get a half a tick, half a handle, or whatever, half a point below that area. And you have a Friday expiration option off the 10-year and the bonds for that matter. So it may be worth taking a flyer on the 30.5 puts or the 31 puts, or look at a 42 put in the bonds, or maybe a 42 put spread in the bonds if you want to have a play for tomorrow's number. We should see some kind of maybe a bounce overnight, just some consolidation, cleanup before the data, but I still want to be negative in the long end, and I like it when you see the bonds lead the way down, and that's what this whole trade we've seen is the bonds are leading the way, and usually when that happens you have a good trade on. So we'll see what happens off the data. Also, another chart. We sent it out a few days ago. We've made an adjustment off. It's the March euro currency. You have a nice rising wedge pattern. It's not in play, and you're hovering around the upper trend line. But you want to keep an eye on this wedge. If you violate the lower trend line, which comes in roughly around 134.50, you could have a nice, fast and furious trade lower, and that's off a rising wedge, and that's what you want to see off of a wedge is once they break that trend line, it's a fast trade lower, and it's a good way to scalp the market. But do not put it on before the lower trend line is broken. Otherwise, that can be very disastrous if you front run that trade. But we sent all of that to the website. Have a look, and we'll pick it up tomorrow morning and see how we go. Have a nice evening. Jack McGrath with ntmarkets.com. Thank you.